everyone, it's Pastor Phil here, and I am here with our chair of the lead team, Tim Kuiper, and vice chair, Doreen Olson. And we have an update for you about DCC's ongoing response to the COVID pandemic.
We wanted to take a minute to just thank you for your continued faithfulness and engagement during the pandemic. We're just really grateful for ways that you've continued to gather as the church, support the church, and reach out to the community, even during a pandemic. We're really grateful for your faithfulness.
This has been such a difficult season for all of us. Many have struggled with the loss of cherished aspects of our life together, and we empathize with the pain and the loss that you're feeling.
You know, throughout this pandemic, we have been trying to balance both staying connected as a congregation while also trying to keep people safe. We've been wanting to be good neighbors and be very mindful of protecting the most vulnerable among us. Throughout this journey, it's been hard to sometimes know what the right balance has been. We want to thank you for just sticking with us, particularly if there's been times where you've maybe disagreed with the balance we've struck. This has offered us and affords us an opportunity to extend grace and love to one another as we navigate these differences.
So now we're on the home stretch, and we're excited that we can ease off even more of the restrictions. With the latest CDC and the health office's guidelines, we have some more flexibility. So Phil, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the changes that we're going to make?
Yes, we are grateful that we can begin to hopefully make Sunday mornings a little bit more accessible for you. And so here are the main updates. First of all, we are, as of this coming Sunday, no longer requiring you to sign up online to join us on Sundays. You can simply just show up. We have been able to have ample space to accommodate those ready to return to worship, and we're also able to expand our capacity slightly. So no longer needing to sign up. The only caveat to that is for our service on the 30th, where we are gathering outdoors with multiple churches. We do want you to sign up for that particular event. Secondly, we do have the ability to open up some space if you are feeling more comfortable sitting with some people from other households. We're allowed to have groups of up to 15 kind of potted together. So if you're vaccinated or potted with another family and are comfortable with that, that will allow us to increase some space. But we also know that not everybody is there yet and might want to just be spaced out with your household. So we're going to just have a spectrum in our sanctuary. If you're comfortable sitting with others, we'd invite you to head to the west side, which would be going through the left doors on entrance. And if you're needing a little bit more space, to head to the east side, the two sections here, and enter on the right when you come in. The third thing that we are updating is that we are no longer requiring people to visit outdoors after the service. So if you are comfortable just visiting, we want to have more space for fellowship. You can stay in the sanctuary or in the lobby for that. The big thing we wanted to update you is regarding masks. And as you've probably heard, the CDC has changed some recommendations around masks for those who are vaccinated. We are planning to adopt that recommendation, but we're going to implement that in a couple weeks from now. We just know that some of you are just returning to worship, and that's kind of a big transition for you as you re-engage life together. And so we want to just give you space to get comfortable being in the building. We wanted to have a little bit of time for our volunteers to just have a heads up that we're going to loosen some mask restrictions, give them a chance if they are wanting to get fully vaccinated before that time. And we're also just mindful that the more vulnerable ones in our midst are now our children. And so we just want to give it a couple more weeks to see the high level of cases and hospitalizations decrease, for school to wrap up, and hopefully that will make our families comfortable still coming with their kids. So for the next couple of weeks, we're still going to invite people to be masked, but on June 13th, we're going to lift that restriction for those who are fully vaccinated. The last thing that I wanted to say is we want to accommodate those who are still not quite ready to return. And so this summer, on the first Sunday of each month, we are going to host an outdoor service on the back lawn. And we are also going to continue to live stream our services for the foreseeable future. So those are the main updates that we have for you today.
We are excited and eager to regather as a church community. So when you feel safe and ready to return, there is a place for you here at BCC. We're eager to rebuild our rhythms together of worship and discipleship, of fellowship and service in the coming months.